Abstraction. Abstraction is a very important feature of object-oriented programming. It is used to manage the complexity of a system. By using this property, we can provide only the essential features of an object to the user without including its background details or explanations. Let us take an example of the TV remote control. Let us take an example. To watch TV, you have a remote which has all the important functions required to view a program on TV. The power switch is used to turn a TV on and off. Buttons are used to change channels, volume, brightness, contrast, etc. To change the channels or to increase or decrease the volume, you simply press the remote buttons and never bother to know as to how the requested functions actually work in the background. So the TV remote abstracts all the essential characteristics of the functions of TV. When sending any message to a friend, we simply write the message and press the send button and the message gets delivered to the destination. Here we see abstraction at work, as we are at least concerned with the internal working of a mobile that is responsible for sending and receiving of the message. Thus, an abstraction simplifies the processes by hiding all the complex operations and displays only the essential ones. Let us learn about principles of OOPs. To understand the concept of OOP, we need to first understand the meaning of the following terms: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Let us discuss about encapsulation. Encapsulation is a very important principle of object-oriented programming. Every object has two things: state, data, and behavior, functions or methods. We access and manipulate the data of any object using its functions. Encapsulation is the technique of binding both data and the functions together to keep them safe inside a container, class, and to prevent unauthorized access and misuse. Encapsulation ensures that a user cannot access the data directly without using proper functions. It also ensures that a user can use only those functions for which he is granted permission, while other functions remain untouched for which he has not been given any permission. Let us know more. The main benefits of encapsulation is the ability to modify the implemented code without modifying the same code used by other users. With this feature, encapsulation gives maintainability, flexibility, and extensibility to our code. Let us understand encapsulation with the help of an example of the ATM. In this scenario, let us take an example. The most important point to observe is that while using an ATM, we can only access the data that belongs to us. We cannot see the account balance of the other person or change their PIN. This is how we encapsulate or isolate data from a user with the aid of functions. We saw that an ATM user can use those functions that can change the password, show account balance, and withdraw money. He cannot use the functions that can close the account or open a new account, etc. Whereas a bank employee who handles these accounts can easily use these functions to open or close the accounts. Hence, we can say that encapsulation binds data and methods inside a container and ensures that only authorized users have access to use them. Let me tell you